Hi, I'm Jen, and this is a guided Ashtanga yoga practice. It is a short second series. So in this practice, I've abbreviated the second series of Ashtanga. There's going to be a lot of poses that we don't do, but this will give you a good overall feeling for the practice, and you'll get to work on different sections of second series. For this practice, grab a blanket if you have it, a yoga block or two, and if you have a booty band, grab this. But if you don't have one of these, don't worry about it. Let's get started. Stand in Samastitihi at the front edge of your mat. Take a couple of breaths here to connect to the present moment. Bring your hands to your heart center, and we'll do one chant of Om together. Inhale to prepare. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, reach the arms up, look up at your hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, head up, long back. Exhale, hands down, feet back. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward dog. One. Two. Three. Four. Five. Step your feet to your hands as you inhale. Exhale, fold down over the legs. Inhale, reach up, long back, arms up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Again, inhale. And exhale, fold. Inhale, head up, long back. Exhale, hands down, feet back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One. Two. Three. Four. And five. Empty your lungs. Take your feet up to your hands. Inhale. Exhale, fold down over the legs. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, Samastitihi. Last one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, head up, long back. Exhale, hands down, feet step back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One. Two. Three. Four. Five. Step your feet forward to your hands. Exhale, fold down over the legs. Inhale, strong back all the way up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold. Inhale, head up. Exhale, take your feet behind you. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot comes forward, Virabhadrasana A. Lower down to Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Left side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Step back, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe 5 times. Empty your lungs. Look where you're going. Inhale, take your feet to your hands. Exhale, fold down over the legs. Inhale, Utkatasana. Samastitihi. Second time. Inhale, Utkatasana. And exhale, fold. Inhale, long back. Exhale, feet back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot comes forward, Virabhadrasana. And exhale all the way down to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Second side, left foot forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, all the way down to Chaturanga. Same breath. Inhale for your upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Take your feet to your hands. Exhale, fold down over your legs. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samasthiti. Last time. Inhale for Utkatasana. Exhale, straighten the legs and fold. Inhale, head up. Exhale, feet go back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward. Exhale all the way down to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps up, back heel down. Exhale, hands down. Step back, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Empty your lungs. Take your feet to your hands. Inhale, head up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Samasthiti. Padangusthasana. Take your feet hip distance apart. Catch your big toes. Tone your belly. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, fold. Breathe 5 times. Five. Inhale, head up. Exhale, pause. Step your feet onto your hands. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, fold for Padahastasana. Five. Inhale, head up. Exhale, pause. Hands to your waist. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Trikonasana. Step to the right. Take your right arm and reach it over your right leg. Place your right hand down on the mat, your leg, or catch your big toe. And gaze up at the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Left arm pulls you up. Second side. Breathe 5 times. Try to see your right hand with both eyes. Right arm pulls you up. Turn. Paritta Trikonasana, the revolve version. Lift the weight up out of your pelvis. Pull forward with your left arm. Really get long here. And then left hand down, right arm up. And exhale. Strong legs, inhale, come on up. Turn, pivot. Second side, right arm pulls up and then reaches forward and then down onto the mat. Left arm comes up. Try to twist at the waist, pull through the sternum to keep the back long. And remember, you can always place your hand on a block if needed. Inhale. Samasthiti. Parsva Konasana. Step out to the right. Longer stance this time. Lunge. Hit Virabhadrasana. And then right hand down outside of the right foot. Left arm at a diagonal line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the legs. Inhale the torso up. Pause in Virabhadrasana. Second side. Turn your feet. Lower down into Virabhadrasana. And then move into Parsva Konasana. Five breaths. And 5. Right arm pulls you up. Pause in Virabhadrasana. And then turn and pivot for the revolved version of this. Take a twist however you like. You can keep your back heel up or you can plant it down. You can even put your knee on the mat if that works better for you. Once you're in your version of the pose, 5 breaths. Five. Strong legs, inhale up. Again, hit Virabhadrasana. And then second side, Parsva or Parvrita Parsva Konasana. And 5. Inhale, come on up. Samasthiti, top of your mat. Prasarita Padottanasana. Step to the right. You want your feet parallel this time. Catch your waist. A position. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands down, head up. Exhale, fold deeper. 5 breaths. Five. Inhale, head up. Exhale here. Catch your waist. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale. We're skipping ahead to C. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Big inhale, stretch the chest and the shoulders. Exhale, fold. Five breaths. Spread your toes, lift your arches, reach your hands over your head towards the floor. And 5. Inhale, come on up. Samasthiti. Parsvottanasana. Take reverse namaste if available to you. If it's not available, go for opposite elbows. Turn and face the back edge of your mat. Inhale, lift the chest up toward the ceiling. Prepare. Exhale, fold down left kidney to the right leg. 5 breaths. Five. Strong legs. Inhale up. Turn, pivot, second side. Prepare by lifting the chest up. And exhale, fold over the left leg. Five breaths. Five. Inhale up. Samasthiti, top of the mat. And from here, we'll move into the postures of second series. Inhale the arms up for vinyasa. Exhale, fold. Inhale, head up. Exhale, feet go back. Lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we are skipping ahead to Shalabhasana. Inhale forward to the plank. Exhale, lower down to chaturanga. And then lower down to your belly. Place your hands along your sides, palms up. Pull your belly button off the mat. Inhale. Everything except for your hands comes off the mat. Legs stay straight. Reach through the feet. 1. Drishti nose. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Stay here. Place the hands underneath the elbows for B position. 5 more breaths. Straight legs. 1. Work the whole posterior chain. 2. 3. 4. 5. Feet down. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Inhale forward to the high plank. Exhale, lower down chaturanga. Dhanurasana. Bend your knees. Place your hands along your sides. Inhale. Lift your legs up off the mat. Catch your ankles. Take the position. So you're trying to pull everything up and away from the mat. 5 breaths. Drishtis to the nose. If your feet can come together, awesome. But if you need them further away, that's also fine. 3 more breaths. 1 more breath. Lower down. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Ustrasana. Kneel on your mat. And bring your hands to your sacrum. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your chest and start to look back. And from here, if you want to move into the full position, you can. And if you're doing that, just take your hands back to your heels and let your head hang. Push your toenails down into the mat. Breathe 5 times. Keep your legs strong. This is 4 and 5. Inhale. Come back up. And from here, we'll take a vinyasa. So press your knees up off the mat. Step back. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And skipping ahead to Bakasana. You're going to start with your feet together and right behind your hands. Come into a little squatting position. Place your knees to the backs of your arms. Squeeze the knees in and then just transfer the weight of your body out of the legs into the arms. Try to straighten the arms and pull the heels up to the butt. 5 breaths. And to chaturanga from there. Make your way through a vinyasa. Let's meet up in downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Jump through to seated. And if you're like me, you might want to sit on a blanket or a block here. Left leg is the bottom leg, and the right leg is on top. Reach your left arm down your right shin bone and take a twist. 5 breaths. Your left leg, that's your foundation, so really push that down. Last breath here. That's 5. Okay, release. And take a vinyasa. Jump through to a seated position. Second side. The right leg's the bottom leg this time. Your left leg wraps around on top. Reach the right arm up to get a lot of length along your right side. And then the right arm reaches down the shin bone, if available to you. Otherwise, you can just lift your hand up toward the ceiling. And the left arm wraps around your back. And you try to catch your waist. 5 breaths once you're in the pose. Five. Turn and face forward. Take a vinyasa. Jump through and sit down for either Ekapada Shirshasana or Ekapada Shirshasana research. What I want you to do if you're researching, or even if you're not researching, is put your left foot down flat on the mat, cross your right ankle into a figure 4 stretch. So if you're researching, you want to just stay right here and enjoy. Work on opening the hip. You can rock a little bit or lean forward, whatever you need to do to really work and stretch into the hip. And if you're going for Ekapada Shirshasana, foot behind head, go ahead and give it a shot. See how it feels today. Wherever you are, we're going to spend 5 more breaths in this pose. And 5. From here, you can go ahead and take a vinyasa for the second side. And once again, Ekapada Shirshasana, left leg. Again, if you're researching, do a figure 4 stretch. And even if you're not researching, I think this feels really nice before going into the full pose. You can lean forward, rock it side to side. Any of those are really good options for opening up into the hip. And it can take a while for the body to open enough for this pose to be possible. And if you want to play with foot behind your head, just keep taking it in that direction. I do have a video on my channel with Ekapada Shirshasana research, so you can refer to that video for more information. And if you're going for it, go for it now. 5 breaths. And 5. Okay, take your vinyasa. Fast forward to Pincha Mayurasana. You're welcome to use a block here. I plan to. And I'm going to put the block in between my middle finger and my index finger. And I'm going to set up in a dolphin pose right here. So for some of you, you might just want to do this today. It's pretty hard. Just hold it and work it here. If you practice Pincha Mayurasana, if you know what you're doing, if you can safely go up, give it a try. I suggest pulling up with the abs, pulling up with one leg, and then just taking a little push off the second leg. Once you're in it, push the forearms down, pull up through the feet, breathe 5 times. Otherwise, you're still working dolphin. And if you're in dolphin, you could lift a leg and try it with one leg. And 5. Come on down. Take a vinyasa. From your downward facing dog, you're going to hop forward to the front edge of your mat and come to Samasthiti. And we're moving into Mayurasana. For Mayurasana, take your feet hip distance apart and place your hands down on the mat so that the fingertips point back and the wrist is pointing forward towards the short edge of the mat. And then from here, you can hop or walk back. You're going to come into, you want to try to come into Mayurasana, but let's play with it a little bit. So what I want you to try to do is actually just put your knees down on the mat, put your feet together, and then bend the elbows. You're going to have your legs are in a diamond shape, okay? Legs in a diamond shape, bend the elbows. Push the elbows into the belly, and then just try to teeter forward. Don't worry about straightening the legs right now. So this can be made a little bit easier by taking your hands and your elbows a little bit further apart. If you're feeling pretty confident there, you can certainly try to straighten the legs. So once again, your knees are kind of in a diamond shape. You bring the legs together, or you put elbows in, and then you can try to straighten the legs and bring the legs together. It's pretty hard to talk there. Inhale to upward facing dog when you're done. Exhale to downward facing dog when you're done with upward facing dog. Now the fingertips are still pointing back. Huge stretch for the wrist, so you do want to be careful here. And then feet come forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale all the way up. Samasthiti. Nakrasana is next. I'm going to do Nakrasana today with the booty band around my biceps. It makes it a lot easier. What you're going to do if you don't normally practice Nakrasana is just 3 hops forward and 3 hops back. So we're abbreviating it. Normally it would be 5. You're welcome to do 5 if that's what you normally do. But it's pretty hard if that's not what you normally practice. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, head up. Take your feet back. And from here, you would go right into Nakrasana. So option 1 is to hold Chaturanga. Option 2 is like a little hop forward, a little hop back. Option 3 is to go for it. Maybe 3 hops, maybe 4 hops, maybe 5 hops. Again, back. Feet together if you can. The booty band is super nice here. It makes you really springy. Make your way to a downward facing dog. And then from downward facing dog, come through to a seated position. And we're going to move into Urdhva Dhanurasana, or back bends. Okay, feet are parallel. Place your hands by your ears. I suggest turning your fingertips slightly out toward the long edge of the mat. We are doing 3 of these. I will guide you through the first one, and then you can do the second 2 on your own. Lift your hips up, feel the hamstrings and the glutes engage. Pop yourself up to the top of your head, elbows in, chest through. Push up. Breathe into your chest. Strong legs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower down. Walk the hands in if you want to. 2 more back bends on your own. You can always do bridge if you prefer. And 1 more. And that was 5 breaths. Go ahead and lower down and hug your knees into your chest. If it feels good for you, drop both legs over to the right and take a twist here. And to the second side. And knees to the chest. Rock up to seated. And Paschimottanasana, a seated forward bend. Okay, set up for shoulder stand. I'll be using a blanket, which I highly recommend. But if you're taking a second series class, you probably already know how to do shoulder stand. Go ahead and lie down. Head on the mat, shoulders on the blanket if you've got that going on. Start with your legs over your head in Halasana. Really set up your arm frame. So walk the shoulder blades together, push the arm frame down into the mat, hands to the back, palms up towards the butt, and then come into shoulder stand. Five more breaths. Lower down to Halasana. To Karnipidasana. And then lower all the way down into Matsayasana.
And if you want to, you can take that to a flying fish, Uttana Padasana. And 5.
Take a vinyasa however you like. Shirshasana, headstand. If you don't practice headstand, you can just take a child's pose if you like, or you can do another dolphin like you did for Pincha Mayurasana. We're going to stay up here for 10 breaths. Last breath. And slowly lower down. We're going all the way down, really slow, resist gravity all the way, stay in control. Take a child's pose. And a vinyasa. When you're ready, have a seat. And we'll finish in Padmasana if it's available to you, or crisscross legs. Take your index finger and your thumb together. Long spine, deep breathing. Hands to your heart center. One chant of Om together. Inhale to prepare. Om. Thank you for practicing with me. I'm going to leave you to your own for Shavasana. Please check out Ashtanga Central. I teach live in Ashtanga Central every week. And if you are interested in learning more about second series, be sure to download the guide below. See you next time.